Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you're watching from. This is Sally coming at you from California. I'm the owner of this business page, and today I wanted to come on a short live to share with you why I said yes to the digital business and why I started this journey and what was the background behind me making this decision. So I hope that you'll benefit from it and have a good idea about digital business. So to start with and just give you a little bit of a background about me and where I'm coming from. So I was raised the traditional way: you go to college, get a degree, get a decent job, and then you're set for life, as they say, and you just have a good life. But deep inside me, I have always had this entrepreneur mentality. Like I always thought there is a better way of doing this, and I always looked at people who own their own business, how whether how big or how small it is. I've always thought that there is a beauty in it because you just control everything. You control your success, you control your time, you control your income. You just have the power of doing anything within your business. So you're kind of your own boss. However, we don't get to do everything that we want in life at the time we want it. So I got carried away with, many things, just raising a family, have children, moving between different countries, immigration and stuff like that. So my main focus was, of course, to help my husband and provide for our family. So with that said, I did not pursue this, although I had it, on my mind. When COVID hit in 2020, I started seeing people getting laid off left and right. I'm so grateful and blessed that I was not somebody who lost their paycheck or who were laid off from their work. However, I never knew if I might be next, if I can be the next person who get laid off, or business shuts down, or like you're not needed anymore because simply the employer can't afford your cost. So I didn't want to be on just on the edge and wait until this happens. So I decided to be proactive and think of something that I can do on the side that can, like a side hustle that can help me create income and create revenue, and at the same time do it as like run it as a part-time thing next to my job. It was not an easy thing to find, and especially as a mom of two teens, and how busy life is, and with all other life requirements, it was not an easy decision. But knowing how important my income is, and that if we kind of like either me or my husband kind of lost one of our incomes, how we'll be hit hard, because it's very expensive to live in the States or in California and to make a decent living. And one income will just simply not cut it. So with that in mind, I decided to look for something. And many people would sometimes ask me, okay, why you did not want to pursue or like just go for a traditional business like a store or like a franchise. I honestly didn't have much to give to the offline business because I did not have the means, or not necessarily the money, because usually people as long as you have good credit, banks can facilitate loans for you, and you can still get the money to start the franchise or the business. But this is not the route that I wanted to take. I didn't want to do something that will cost me my health, my stress over whether I'm achieving or not achieving. I'm hitting this target, I still have to be at the first of every month. I am responsible of all the commitments and all the bills that I have to pay, whether I made money or not. I didn't want to go that route that will cause me stress, or like I have to give from my health or from the quality time of for my family, because I do appreciate family and I'm very close to them. And for me, this is big. So I wanted to do something that gives me the flexibility and the time freedom that I can do it and run it from wherever I want and whenever I want. So that's just like a little bit of background why I chose to go and look for the online business. So when COVID hit, I started searching and started reading a lot of articles, and just wanted to see where the world is going, especially after the pandemic hit. And I read one of the articles was from Arts, the annual retail trade survey, and it actually said that the e-commerce, or like the online shopping, has jumped by 43% by the end of 2020. And this was actually due to the consumer behavior change, because due to the shutdown, like the lockdown in restaurants, schools, everything was closed. People were forced to do everything online. I cannot think of anything that you cannot buy online. You can buy clothes online, you can buy gifts, you can buy electronics, furniture, appliances. I heard that Tesla, like you can now order your car online. You pay your bills online, you do banking online, you can date people online, you can attend church online, you can get medical services, and a bunch of things. I cannot really think. You order your ride even at the hit of a button, so I can't really think about something that you are not able to do online. So with that said, that what pushed me in saying that if this consumer behavior is not even going back, it's still, even after everything opened up after the pandemic, and schools are open, work is open, or the restaurants, big stores, everything is open and back to normal. However, people has not changed their consumer behavior and went back to the original one. And this is because of the convenience that the online platform offers for everyone, whether you are an end consumer or whether you are a retailer or a seller. So that just gives you an idea about the strength and how huge and how worthy the platform that we're working on is. You're targeting, you have a global reach that you can reach anyone, and both the consumer and the seller is actually benefiting from it, simply because the retailer or the seller is cutting costs. Like they're not they are cutting costs on their overheads, on their inventory, on their storage. They are not maybe having as many outlets open as when it's online, and at the end of the day the consumer is benefiting because they are saving on gas, they are saving on time, and not having to go wait in line, or go to a crowded mall to buy their stuff. So it's a win-win. So when I started digesting this idea and seeing the potential of the business, so I said, if we can literally do all this online, there should be a legit way to still earn online and make money. And as I said, I have been an employee all my life, and I haven't had any business, whether online or offline. I had no experience running my own business. With that said, I was looking at mainly two main things that can be deal breaker or maker for me. The first thing I was looking at is a legal business. I didn't want to, try something or invest in something and then, oh, let's just give it a try and see if I'm going to go to jail or not. This was me for a no-go. I had to make sure from the get-go that what I'm entering in or what I'm starting is legal. And the second thing is to have somebody with me to start the journey, because as I said, I haven't done it before. So during my search in looking, and reading and researching, I was one day on my phone, and I just found this ad on in my feed, and it was a mother talking about running her own business, and how convenient this is for her, that she is capable of running the business while enjoying her time with her family and two young kids. And I said to myself, I wanted this to myself too. And then I continued the ad and then clicked on the link and watched the webinar. And since then, I never looked back, because simply the business platform that I joined, it has checked off all the boxes. Everything that I was looking for, I found it in this platform. I know there is a lot of things, a lot of noise out there, and it's really sometimes you feel dangerous or it's overwhelming to look at many things, and this is offering this is offering this, and this kind of might shut you off from the start. But I'm telling you, this platform, I didn't find it anywhere else. I didn't find what they offer, even at their price tag, anywhere else. So the first thing, I made sure it's legal, and I signed my W-2 paperwork. I think if you're in Canada, you have a T4. Not really sure the tax paperwork in Canada, but somebody hopped in. So hi, whoever is watching. So here it's in the States, you have a W-2. So I was very relieved that it's tax registered. The second thing, I had an assigned mentor and assigned coach from the start. So it's not like just any random person that can change every month or rotate. You have an assigned, a designated mentor and coach that helps you throughout your journey. Another thing that was key for me, because I'm not a tech savvy person, like I barely can do something on my phone, but that's pretty much it. Or use computer at work like a regular person. I was never tech savvy, or I don't have a degree in computer science. So for me, the training was key. And once they unlocked the training for me, I saw that it was just mind blowing. I haven't studied marketing anywhere else, so I can't really compare it to another marketing model. But when I think or even look at any marketing certifications or diplomas that universities and colleges are usually going and trying to promote, and I look into the content, it has it's nothing compared to ours, for a very simple reason. If you want to go study marketing in a college or a university, and you pay an arm and a leg for it, you're gonna get the marketing, the theoretical marketing, but you might not get the hands-on. Our training is very solid because it's hands-on. It gives you everything that you need, like a secret recipe, how to leverage social media, whatever platform that you want to start or you want to pursue, or you feel you're going to have success on it, you're going to find training for it. So that was really key for me. Another thing besides the training is that and by the way, it's video based, so it's very user friendly. It's just you can have the training running on one screen and then another screen to implement it. So it's very easy. Besides the training, we also hold weekly masterminds, and these are what we call the golden nuggets, because we are a huge community of online business owners who come together every week. We are coming from different countries, different nationalities, different languages, different skin color, different everything, but we come and unite around this business platform because it's a huge success, and everyone is learning, and everyone has something to give, and has an experience to share, and they all add to the plate, of course. Another thing is the automation of this business takes the guesswork out of your way, because again, as I'm saying, I'm already a full-time employee. I didn't want to start something but it's going to consume all my time. So the automation comes really handy, because 80 or 90% of the work is done for you. All what you have to do is to manage it and to put content in there, and then let the system take care of the rest. I remember when I started, I was so amazed that in 2 weeks time, I had my business email, I had my website, I had my landing page, I had my sales funnel, everything done and built for me and ready to start just receiving leads. If I go start even online business, but on my own by myself, it would have taken me months or years before I would even think about advertisement, because I will be busy, building my website or doing all the technical stuff that I don't know even how it's done, and trying to keep connecting with my leads, and sending them promotions, or trying to keep them, and it will be just overwhelming for me. So we have our system that does all the sales for you. You don't have to worry about that. You just need to leverage social media. You need to learn how to use social media, how to post, how to have a content, a good content, and how to do advertising. And that's pretty much it. You're done. Then the system will do all the work and all the follow-up and all the selling. And this point of selling is a key for me, because there is nothing for us to sell. If we had logistics and inventory and like products to sell, and like I'm gonna have to bug my neighbor or like bug my friend, please buy from me so I can rank up in my business, I wouldn't have done it. So there is no selling involved, and this is actually key for me, and I think for everyone. Nobody wants to bug people or like lose their relationships to start their own business. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. This is how I started and why I started. So I thought just to come and share it with you guys. I hope you find it beneficial, and just don't think that anything you see online is a scam or like just like a ripoff, because like we are normal people, we are ordinary people. Like I am a person, like I'm not a robot or anything. You can connect with me, you can check my website below this live, you can comment, you can send me on Messenger. I'm really happy to help anyone who'd like to start their journey or see the potential in this business and is just afraid or hesitant to maybe take a step. It's never wrong or never dangerous to check what's on the other side, or like what's can be offered to you. You will never find out unless you check it out for yourself, and then you will be able to see if it's a good fit for you or not. And by the way, people who come to us and like even watch the live workshop that we have and decide to even move forward with the coaching call with the coach, we just don't look if this business is a good fit for you. We also have to look if you are a good fit for the business, because we don't want to set you up for failure. This business is not just for everyone and anyone. We want to make sure if you are willing to join us that you have the right mindset, the right drive, something that's pushing you to make a change and to learn, and that you have this coachable mentality. If you have nothing of like out of that, and you just think it's a kind of like a set it and forget it, or like I'm gonna just put some investment and just it's going to work on its own, that's not it. This business is not for you, and this model is not what you're thinking, because it's not a get rich quick scheme at all. Like this is somewhere where you're going to have to come willing to learn and willing to learn new things maybe that you haven't done before, and be willing to kind of communicate with people from the online community, and start just having this training curve ahead of you, and being flexible, and being and just having this winning mindset. It's as simple as it sounds, but you still have to have this within you. This is not something that we can give you or can provide you, because this is something that you have to have this drive coming into this platform. So again, if you have any questions, if you want to check out more, feel free to connect with me, send me a comment below this live, or check out my website if you want to sign up for our weekly workshop, or you can connect with me with Messenger. Thank you, guys. I hope all of you have a great weekend and a nice week ahead, and see you in the next live.